Good day, you absolute legends. Welcome back to another edition of Update News. Now, today's hot topic is the summer update. Is it to launch soon? Now, that is a big question because right now, the expedition on No Man's Sky is slowly coming to an end. But then after that, what is next? When will the next big major update drop? Well, we already know that this year for No Man's Sky alone has been an unprecedented year, with sneaky updates being dropped upon us from absolute nowhere, and even updates like, for example, with the last one, that wasn't even meant to be an actual physical major content update. It was just meant to be part of the expedition, and that was it, and then it actually bloomed into a massive update. I mean, confusion this year alone is absolutely staggering, but we do know that Mr. Murray did say at the Game Awards that this year for No Man's Sky was going to be a very big year indeed. So just how big is it going to be? And we always know the summer updates is usually the biggest update of the season. So what will happen? When will we get it? Well, that's what this video is all about, ladies and gentlemen. But before we do get into all of that, can I just ask a massive favor from your good selves? Can you please just make sure for me that you are still subscribed to the channel? I know that I do raffle on about it a lot, but it is a very big problem. Can you please just make sure for me you are still subscribed? If you need to resubscribe. And if you've been watching me for a while, you like what I do, then why not consider hitting that subscribe button? The reason being is YouTube will go ahead and unsubscribe you, the viewer, from your favorite YouTubers without your knowledge or consent. So like I said, double check your subscriptions. It's very important. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, let's get into today's video. Alright, so the first question I wanted to ask for this video was, when could we expect the next big update, the summer update, the biggest update of the year? Now, if we go over to SteamDB, it does give us a small insight to when that could possibly be. Now, I absolutely love using this chart to try and gauge when the next update may be. Now, you can see right now, June, July, we're in a slump because there's nothing happening in No Man's Sky right now. And when we look at, just for example, in January there, you can see when we had that big update. But look at this, in September of 2023, we had the big update. You can see the sharp rise in player activity. That's always the indication of an update. Now, we can go back a little bit more here to 2021, for example, and we have the same again. From August to September, there seems to be that gap there when there is potential for an update to drop. And if we go over to the branches in the depot, you can see that right now, the last time we had anything in internal and anything on experimental was 28 days ago. Now, even over on Merry Watch, things are absolutely deadly quiet over there. Yeah, he's posted a few pictures and he's responded to a few praise articles that have said how good No Man's Sky is doing, but other than that, he hasn't really done much of any kind of posting. Now, when there is this quietness, when there is this lull by Mr. Murray, it usually means the team is busy doing something. Now, we know that Light No Fire is just around the corner, so I'm sure the team is also working very hard on that. But when there's this quietness, and especially before a big update is about to drop, that is always an indication as well that something could just be around the corner. Now, obviously, ladies and gentlemen, right now we are in July. Obviously, that's no secret. Now, going off the SteamDB charts that we've already seen in today's video, we can now say between August and September is when we are going to expect the drop. But when between those dates are we going to get those updates? Now, usually it's between the end of October to early September. That's usually going from year on year when we will get the updates. However, there is a small caveat to that, because this year, as we know, has already been quite surprising with updates. Has already been quite surprising with Hello Games giving us updates way sooner than anybody ever expected. So yeah, it could be a lot sooner than that. Now, seeing as though we're already kind of like kicking through the first third of July, so I mean, we don't really have that much longer left. I mean, it's virtually already halfway through the damn thing. So to say that just next month we could then get another update, I mean, what is that, about 2-3 weeks from now? We could then see another major update as soon as that, or as late as September, which is only a few more weeks past that. I mean, at the end of the day, ladies and gentlemen, we know, and I've already said it already, but we know that Hello Games has something special planned for No Man's Sky this year. They've already announced it, and I think the reason for that is because we know that Light Not Fire is literally just around the corner now. It's touted to come out either later this year, so probably towards the end, so maybe Christmas time, or early next year. That's what everyone seems to be betting on. But again, we don't have an official answer from Hello Games, so just do take that with a pinch of salt. These are just rumors from the community themselves. However, we know that they are working incredibly hard towards getting that game out, finalized, and then into your hands and my hands. However, what they are doing for No Man's Sky is they're essentially making it as best as they possibly can be before the release of that. And the reason they would do that is because, remember, they are just a small indie team. And what they've managed to do is make, essentially, AAA titles being a small indie team, which is like the first ever, as far as I'm aware of, in the industry, putting a lot of these bigger studios to shame, which is absolutely more of a credit to Hello Games and the team and what they've managed to do. But they do only have limited resources, limited time, limited manpower. So with that being said, that's what I believe they are doing this year. Yeah, they're working very hard on Light Nor Fire, but they're also working very hard on No Man's Sky to get it to the most polished state they can do, because after when Light Nor Fire comes out, the team are going to be essentially juggling the two games together. So whilst No Man's Sky will be getting updates still even past when Light No Fire comes out, that I'm absolutely sure of. It might not be massive content updates that we're already seeing this year. It might just be a massive content update maybe once or twice a year. It will slow down a little bit. I mean, that we all know that. We all expect that. You know, the two big games, and obviously Light No Fire will be getting all the treatment like No Man's Sky has got over the years, and you know, that's what I believe. However, ladies and gentlemen, let me know in the comment section down below, do you guys agree with my assessment here today that we're going to possibly be seeing something around about the August-September time? Do you think it's going to be before then, after then, and do you think it's going to be a massive update or just maybe a small update with an expedition thrown in? What do you guys think? Let me know, comment section down below. You know what to do. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that's everything from me here today, and as always, my name is Professor Cynical, and I'll catch you all again in the next one. Bye for now.